properly, guys, so we can move on fairly quickly. Um, no rogue. We have me, Suzu, Cinder, Carvada going single. The rest is unchanged. You just won't have rogues, ST damage or splash damage for ads. So please do them properly. You'll have the same knocks. Did you get the note? I don't know. Did I push it?
Different this time.
Yeah, I can do May for single target.
I relog. You can try and sing again.
You having issues, Chris?
Trying to get headset working. Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, it's not working around.
Alright.
So now will it break things if I relog?
Yeah.
Can only. Should just be able to add you automatically, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're already in the council, but for some reason it's not coming up.
Also, this has no session running for me when I RC open.
That's all I'm seeing in Luke Council now. It's in Discord. It's a bit weird.
Doesn't matter, right? We don't really need it.
No, it's one boss, but
Yeah.
Chris Vantus. I'll
Feast,
drop
please.
feast. Yes, yes, yes.
And your health done.
Yep.
So you're doing the grip into leg sweep into Chaos Nova. Please kill the ads. You'll have to play good here, because we don't have rogue to carry the single target. Chris, fancy, so when you're ready and you can pull.
Ready?
You have assist for marking. Everything should be set.
Fine to pull.
Five, four, three, two, one. Bloodlust.
Yeah, that last.
Orb.
Be right.
Interesting.
Let's not talk about.
Orb.
Eggs.
Purple.
I just realized
Mass
I don't
barrier
have
in
grip.
4.
I'm in the wrong talents.
Interesting.
I'm very sorry.
Susie, you missed that egg. Just wipe.
Yeah.
It's a warm up.
It's not going to be a one shot.
Not
You need to
anymore.
play better. And you only have clearly till about the break time, so just please focus. Otherwise, you'll have to completely reprog after break. Shout please, Art.
Five, four, three, two, one. Bloodlust.
Come on, this is muscle memory. Literally, I'm sorry.
It's fine, some guilds do this now. Spread, some break. Dodge. Eggs.
Purple.
Do them properly, please.
Mass barrier in 4.
Bloodlust.
Grips, just too loose. And get your kicks.
Orb.
Bring it over to the second worm. Remark new eggs. Keep dodging.
Orb.
Dodge. And spread for webs. Eggs coming in. Get ready to get eggs.
Bloodlust.
Purple.
Get your kicks. Grips.
Orb.
Get your kicks, please. Break your webs. The spell you're on. Okay, you're spreading again for webs. And you're going to your eggs.
Orb.
Purple.
Kicks here
Orb.
and grips.
Bloodlust.
Keep dodging.
Orb.
Spread.
Orb.
Clear the healing debuff with a health stone. Get ready for eggs.
Purple. Mass barrier in 4.
Get your kicks here. Loose ones, grip them in. Loose one at green.
Orb. Bloodlust.
Still loose parasites. Alright, spread out.
Purple.
Get your kicks here.
Bloodlust.
Triple. And grip them in. It's not, grips are not happening. Please just do them. Kick.
Someone get
Orb.
next. Never mind.
Bloodlust.
You might want to res fancy.
Yep. Call for something here. Triple spider pack. You've every external available. Get your eggs.
Freedom Dresser, please.
Bloodlust.
Kill spiders.
Orb.
Bread.
Orb.
Watch the
K
swirlies.
Fisker Kumi, please.
Watch swirlies as you're moving.
Bloodlust.
Remark, please.
Orb.
You're not breaking green.
Do not break green in 4.
You need to focus the 2 worms. We
Puddle.
don't have lust.
Mass barrier in 4.
Teleport here if you're low. Kick and kill the worms. Still a parasite. Should be bringing them over to the second worm. You just need to break the far right one now. It should be good. Just yellow, everything else spreads out. Spread for webs.
Orb.
Only break yellow in 4. Green.
Break yellow. The rest just spread. And kick the yellow.
Orb. Bloodlust.
Easy one shot.
Would have been a one shot.
This counts. Shut up.
Pretty good, damn clean.
Wouldn't go as far as clean, but
What? First pull was one mistake and the second one was great. I'll tell that.
there was deaths.
What first death was what? 5th pack?
So who can actually vote for council on this then?
Alka, Driss, me, and Iran.
Yeah, it's coming up that you have it, but
I mean,
We're gonna
I had
vote.
Sync open before and it wouldn't. What was it? RC open?
yeah.
I'm not allowed to see voting for him.
No,
Same.
same.
I mean, the ring we were gonna take to break anyways. The rest should be kind of irrelevant slash easy to choose from. So, you know.
Could we just summon Owen so I can trade him flasks before Rugal joins back in again, and then I can leave the raid group?
Yep.
Do it for the boss.
You can invite me, I'll pick up the buff at the start as well.
Sure thing.
We going down for this?
If you trade,
Get web bombs as well. So the pairs, which are Fancy, Time, Cinder, Yami, and Oogle and Prince, you guys will need to be pretty much in a row around the boss behind it. So pretty much, I'll just show him for as it would be with a Nerub-ar, for example. So you have your 3 melee there, and you have your 3 range stood behind them, so slightly further out. So somewhere like that, for example, for the middle one. The web bomb needs to hit the melee person, and you two will get linked. And then we'll all rotate round. So rotate round and soak our orbs. There's 20 orbs that spawn by default for mechanics. However, blue will have a few more to soak due to the web bombs as well. Dan, I'm just using that as just an example. Just
sorry.
Dumping the boss. Yeah. You'll have by default it's 20 orbs that we're meant to soak, so each group will need to soak it. If one is missed, you'll get a stack of the buff. If you get to 4 stacks, you instantly die as well. So at that point, red will be stretching across and be stopping the Nerub-ar smash. Blue team, you're going to be somewhere around, potentially around blue at that time. Some of the range will be. You need to move out and give them space because red's got to move across and stop the web one way or another. So they'll move across. They'll stop the charge, and then the red range will move back to pretty much where red marker is, and we'll blast them whilst they're stacked up. We'll have another acid rain. Just once again, just rotate around, soak orbs, and then we'll have a repeat of the mechanics that we've already had. So it'll be another acid rain. However, this one and the web bombs are a bit delayed. So the acid rain, you stay still, you wait for the web bombs. Then after the web bombs, you rotate. Then we'll once again have the frontal come in. So once again, the red pairs will move and do the breaks. Boss will charge in. And yeah, we'll go about as far as that for now. There's a point where Takaj is going to jump pretty much to a side. I think it's either them two he jumps to. When he does that, we'll wait for a Nerub-ar frontal, and then red will move along the wall, blue will move straight down the middle to the boss. When you're collecting your orbs, look above the orbs because they'll be like sword shapes. That is the best indication if there's any overlaps. You need to be careful with that because, as I said, if you get more than 3, you're instantly dead. Does anyone have any questions of anything that I've said so far?
Yes.
Start.
First thing, for at least the first few pulls, can we mark the web link pairs? Just until we learn like kind of where each other's standing. Makes it easier to pair up. And then for the ads that spawn, I know we need to chain CC the fuck out of them.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention them. So the ads, they're exactly the same as Heroic, but they fucking hurt and their debuff is up, so they take like 80% reduced damage at the start.
But okay, so they've
gone.
They fixate, right?
Yeah, if we can grip them quick enough, I've been told that we can interrupt their fixate and they'll fixate whoever gets gripped it.
Oh,
but
okay.
They do apparently hurt. So
I was going to say
if they're on range, just knock them straight away, like blast wave if you can, anything like that. Just get them in. Obviously, we got 3 DKs as well.
So if it's fixated on a range and there's no knocks going off, what do we do?
DKs will DKs will ideally grip it in. I mean, we've got 3 DKs, so it shouldn't be a major issue.
Okay.
Or at least from what I'm aware.
And do we have enough CC, or do I need to talent into Shadow Fury?
I'm hoping we have enough CC, but I think it will be one of the things to learn as we go along. The information I have is that it's pretty much a learning point of the fight. Like, it's actually a bit annoying.
That's all from me.
I have a question about the stacks. Are they permanent for the whole fight, or do they eventually fall off?
They fall
fall
off, so
off.
you get a dot, and it pretty much by the time that you're rotating back around, it should be fine. Like
Okay.
any time that there is that you're going back to it, there shouldn't be an issue. It's merely just a thing that if you like go ham and like run into 3 or 4 at once, you're gonna get absolutely splattered.
And is it a case of we are like strictly taking one as much as possible, or can we actually actually take like 2 or 3?
You'll blue team will need to take 2 for the most part on the first one because of the webs. So they will generally have more stacks there, but 3 is fine. I mean, as I said, as long the only thing is that if we miss one, then everyone on that group who should be able to soak that one gets a stack. So that's the main thing.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to check that.
I've kind of marked the pairs. You should be able to see in the note the P1 web link. That's who you're with. I would probably say let Oogle be the farthest one round with Prince, then do Cinder, then Fancy.
Furthest round is in.
So they're going to be behind the boss. I mean, it's going to be hard to ping from here, but
Yeah, wait, hang on. So Oogle's pair there means fuck. Okay, so
you get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how it looks. You'll be able to tell it from the acid, the acid rain circles that come around you. Anyone have any more questions at all?
I feel like we should just try it, see how it looks, and go from
Yeah,
there.
I would not worry about the damage at all, even slightly right now. I care more about your living. The damage means fuck all at the moment, and there's going to be a point where we stun a Nerub-ar and then fuck off and leave him, so, don't stress on that. I think it's like in P3, you literally have to just root him, and then you all wander off and go and follow Takaj, so...
How did you say we're arranged in the middle?
You are. Let's have a look. It was you, Immerse, and Ritual for what side? Your red side, yeah. And then blue side was, I want to say, Suzu Labs, Kavad was the 3 that I said before.
Yeah.
For the web bombs that we're catching, do they hurt? Do we need a defensive for them?
Hard to say at the moment, but
Okay.
but
for
you'll get one, but I don't think it's that bad. So as I said, just make sure you're in position. I think as I said, if you're like positioned, like behind Cinder, like around there, it should be fine. I don't think it'll be that stressful though. But as I said, just make sure you're getting close. We got Minesweep on both of them, haven't we? Just recast it, and we'll do times.
Can you and Oogle just check in your big rigs that you're not marking scarabs? Because Fancy's mark will be removed.
I'll get to that in a second.
4,
Just get close.
3, 2, 1.
Get in now.
Move early.
Move.
Get your debuff in 3.
You'll see your circle around you. So do we dodge in front, or this is the one way bait against the wall?
Bloodlust.
And then we get ready to move.
Rotate in 4.
So spread for the bombs.
Are we not?
Now you can rotate. Red should be a bit closer there at this point. So at this point, red should be moved on top of boss after that frontal.
Do we not stack them?
Yeah, so I think I meant to say that. After that first frontal, which is going to be where pretty much the boss charges into, so blue are going to stack from there. And then as soon as he's done that, red team can move down. We'll move back to the other
red
side.
Red team ends up here.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
the bosses are tanked on top of each other, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So
okay.
So pretty much they'll be on top of Karj.
Yeah,
I've said it, but I'm gonna have to say it a couple of times. Pretty much when we start, blue side, which is the one that I am on, we'll all stack onto Karj. We'll run through him so we're near the wall. And Nerub-ar will do a frontal on us, and then we'll move back to pretty much be on the red side of the boss. Yeah, so pretty much where you punk. pinged. And then at that point, red can move up and be behind the boss, ready for position for the orbs or for the acid rain and webs.
Just to double check, after the frontal, we get the first web bombs. Those are just against the wall, as far as I'm concerned. Right?
You'll want to be next to Oogle, so ideally
okay, that's the one with Oogle already.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a lot faster than me watching videos on it, but it's
I thought I came later.
Yeah, it's a bit faster because they were already getting to the smash there. So, did anyone not get into the circle at all, or looks like you all getting?
I don't think so. Just
there's only trails.
There's only 2 of us in ranged, really. That was me and Riptwell. The other 4 were missing. And some people were rotating around boss towards the middle, which they shouldn't do. You just rotate around the boss.
Pretty much, we used the Kaj as the rotate one, and Nerub-ar said he'll be moved up faster than that one there. We'll pull it again because I think we're going to probably have a few web.
Yeah, most of the learning will be this.
This first part is probably the hardest part, and getting used to it. Time to come in. Be ready to get close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get in.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
I'm guarding, I think.
Yep, baited it, move out. Red, you're moving behind to Kaj now. So that's your web pairing, so your groups need to be ready. Spread for acid rain. And now we rotate. Rotate round, move. Ads are coming, dodge the frontal. So call our orbs. Your weaker should be saying how many is actually there as well. And now you probably die horrible.
Yeah, the blue side are not at range. The 3 who are nominated, whoever they are. It's just 3 of us on the red side.
You guys can move out pretty much as soon as that frontal is done. You guys can move out. This fight is pretty fast paced early on. Time, I'm going to say you probably weren't close enough to one of them.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay. That frontal will all be targeted on someone. Whenever a Nerub-ar does it, it'll all be targeted on someone who's got a blue buff. And if it's when Kaj starts doing it in the second phase, he'll do it on someone who's got a red buff. So that's how the bait is going to be. So blue will probably be drop somewhere around that kind of area. We'll all be a bit spread out because there'll be acid rain as well, so we don't want to stack. And then when he drops out, we can rotate round. Dobbs, you're on. Can you just keep an eye a bit better than me at the moment on ads, just whilst we get a bit closer?
Yeah. It's difficult to see. People should call it out.
I'm still getting used to it myself, so.
Just call out when they spawn, if somebody sees it arranged.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Get in.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Orb.
Blue, be behind the boss. We're baiting near the wall. Move out. Red, you can move behind the boss now.
Rotate in 4.
And now you're spreading for Venomous Rain.
We've only got one web, but it's not on the right people.
It's fine, just keep going for now. Get your orbs. Rotate around and grab orbs. I've been betrayed.
My orb never dropped. Never mind.
You'll get one as soon as Acid Rain does. As soon as that Acid Rain is done on that first one, just rotate round. But people need to make sure they're moving. You can't wait on that first one.
Can I make a suggestion for Team Web?
Go for it.
So Is it Takaj is here?
Yeah.
So Prince, myself, and Time are the ones at range. Shall we use that green thing on the floor for the far right group? So Prince stands there,
Yeah.
I'll stand in the middle, and that one be... Fuck, who is it? Time.
I fucking love it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that should be fun.
If we aim for those three, and then melee can position in front of us. Because I believe it's baited on the range, isn't it?
And
it'll hit all the range.
No, but it's targeted on the range. It's not going to get targeted on the melee ones, right?
Yeah, as I said, it's just the red range. It's not even the blue range. Will be
Yeah, no, that's what I'm on about. I'm on about the web group right now, Chris. It targets the range, not the melee.
Yeah, and as I said,
right.
it doesn't even target
So
the blue.
if the range web group get in position quick, then melee can position in front of us appropriately.
Awesome. I assume we break those webs, right? Because we've got the people in the middle doing their thing.
You let it.
No, you're keeping your web. Those who are connected, you're staying together. So you keep your web, you rotate round, and then when the boss does a charge, the range ones are going to move across pretty much almost towards where the blue mark is now, and stop the charge.
No, I mean I'm connected to Ugo.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're doing the stop of the charge.
Yeah, you need 3 on Mythic.
Yeah, gotcha. Now I thought that was 3 people in the middle doing that.
No, it's going to be you guys. Pretty much, the melee will stay on the left side, and you guys will move across. As I said, it's important for blue to move out of your way, and it's their fault if you guys die, essentially, unless you're like in complete Africa.
Who are the 3 ranged at blue again? Because it's not happening.
Suzu Labs, Kavada are the ones.
I tried finding where these names are.
Okay, 3 of you need to be here in a line. Okay, and the red side have 3 in a line. And we're basically just swapping to collect the orb. And then that's how we rotate. You don't rotate around the boss. Because right now you're all just clumped up over here. And it's impossible. We can't get over there in time. You need to be in a line. 3 people here and 3 people the opposite side.
You'll be somewhere either near red or blue mark, Rimus, I'd imagine. I don't know where.
He can take the front because he needs to heal.
Well, if he's there, he can heal you 5, 6. So.
Well, basically, the venomous rain happens, and when the rotate happens, we basically just move across, get the orb. That's how we rotate around the bosses. We don't actually run around like the others.
Are you getting that first frontal Uglo, or is it actually hitting me?
It's on me. The second one just instantly depletes my health, though. So
yeah,
that's interesting.
It'll instantly kill you. It's not livable. That's why I'm trying to get the first one on me.
You bait first, and then you move out before the rain, because when the rain happens, you'll drop an orb.
Kavada, you're on red, aren't you? You can move straight out after he does the frontal. Pardon?
I'm on blue.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you are. Bait the frontal, then move out. That's all it is. So you wait until Nerub-ar does that frontal. As I said, we all move against the wall, so pretty much you know where that web line is there in the corner. We bait the frontal there, and then we move just back across, and then you guys can move straight out. Then I'd say that the ones who are on red, after they've got their buff, they can already move back out. Everyone ready? You got things up, yep. Feeling good.
5, 4, 3.
Be close.
2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Get your mark. Blue be on the other side of the boss. Move across. Be behind the boss, against the wall. So we're not being that frontal correctly at the moment. We need to be better on that one. Red move closer, stack bosses.
Rotate in 4.
And these are the get ready to rotate. Drop
Orb.
now, rotate round. Pick up orbs.
1.
Dodge the frontal. Scarves are in, try and get them into melee.
2.
I'll save us.
Have you guys actually got it round? Oh yeah, I do. That's good stuff.
Is there-
We're the wrong pair, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not moving over anywhere near fast enough for collecting the webs.
Yeah,
So
but
Like it's you need to once that frontal is baited and you can see the animation on the floor. That's when we need to start moving. So
yeah,
just
you,
be on
you
the
guys
edge of the
can move
frontal.
straight.
If you wait for the frontal animation to finish, it's too late.
As I said, the frontal was badly baited there by blue team. Like blue team should be baiting it like actually against us. Like pretty much we stack against there, so we get our debuff, and then we run again. We move to that wall. He does a frontal, then we move back to the other side of the boss.
So that time it was baited around here.
Yeah, it went great.
Why is that bad?
Because put it this way, me and at least one other person got hit by it from 1-1.
Can you not stand there? Because if you bait it there, it gives us room to start moving into position for the web bombs.
If we bait it there, then it pretty much could be a corner pretty much sure about where red is.
Okay, fine.
Because it'll target anyone of the team. So if you just go against the wall, it's safer, and then you guys can move straight after that. Like we should just be getting used to that rhythm though. Like as I said, don't worry about damage at the moment. Just worry about positioning and scene mechanics.
Yeah, but like, so I have two problems with the line. A, the movement to soak the orbs off each other is kind of weird, because it'll definitely happen that we touch each other, right? It's just you're asking for it.
I think that you guys go clockwise from what I understand of it. So like for example, you say that you're starting on red marker, you go clockwise to blue, and the ones who start on blue are clockwise to red. So that kind of way.
Yeah, so we go like this, Suzu.
I understand what clockwise is, thank you. But okay, the other question I have is then how close can the line be? Because I was literally here, which is like basically out of range. And I know DPS doesn't matter right now, but it's not sustainable, and we should practice it from the beginning correctly.
You can move a bit closer. I mean, the main thing is obviously that your circle doesn't touch another person or another opposite color. I mean, you guys can pretty much have your circles pretty close to each other, like almost overlapping, like you, Kavada, and Lab. Like, as long as you're not like completely stacked on each other, it's fine.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Be close.
1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue against the wall,
Bloodlust.
move across. You be in the front and be ready to move. Can move. Red, you can move up. You're spreading now, web bombs are coming.
Orb.
You're also going to get the acid rain. These drop, and now you rotate. Move around the boss. Pick up your orb. There's a frontal, dodge it. There's ads here as well. Make sure you're picking orbs. Red, there's orbs up, grab them. Frontal is coming now.
2.
Oh, some people lived. Blue, when you move, you need to be collecting the orbs. Like, make sure you've got at least 2. So does everyone understand this first 20 odd 30 seconds then? Now, is there any questions about what's happening so far?
we're yet to get the web pairs correctly, but I think we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I thought I was in front
Yami.
of you, but I didn't get webs.
You need to be there when it lands. It's
Oh,
quite
Yeah,
fast.
okay.
you'll see the swirly coming down pretty much on that one. Your groups could just like run on top of each other at the start, like not worried about damage, just like be on top of each other, and then the range just moves slightly back.
Is there a way that because I'm standing on this one right now, like Yami suggested earlier? I didn't reach that with movement abilities. It's
As long as you're the
far.
furthest one, as long as you're furthest one round, it doesn't massively matter. Like that's the only thing.
Right. And Ugo grabbed the one from Yami, which I assume is why she didn't get it. Because they overlapped a bit.
If you overlap with another, the chance it might link you to someone else. As long as we get 3 webs, it doesn't really matter which 3 of you are linked with which.
I think my suggestion is not going to work because the circles are a lot bigger than I realized. So,
well, you've got a bit of overlap as long as you don't, like have your characters, in it for the acid rain.
But if Prince still can aim for that one, I'll probably go a bit further along and then time a bit further along again. We'll adjust.
If you can't make it round, don't stress on it. As long as you guys, like are behind the boss and aren't going to hit, the other side. Red range, they'll hit you. You guys can literally just ignore it. It should. You can just break them straight away. The guy didn't really explain it that much, and I don't understand it much from a web perspective. It looked like they could just stand still and they faded, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that was my understanding of it. Take it to the face, ignore it, and you'll be fine.
There's no need for gates in this fight, is there?
Not particularly.
No.
Alright, Prince, I'll throw a gate for you so you can get across.
As I said, if you guys are like further around, it's not the end of the world, just as long as you get the webs. So, time coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move
Be in.
early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you can already start moving across the boss. Bait in, move. Red, you can move up now. Get ready to spread. We're going to get our acid rain. Rotate. Get your orbs.
Bloodlust.
Dodge the frontal.
2.
This should be scarabs as well here. Still orbs up.
Oh god, we fucking did it.
Okay. Res me if you can. Someone on blue side. And then you're just staying as it is right now.
That's my bad, I'm sorry.
It's fine. So you spread for acid rain, so this is the simple one. Or relatively simple. And then you just rotate with that one. So that one's pretty simple, that's on its own. Forgot to say this. Healers, you need to be dispelling the tank whoever's getting hit by Takaj. That thing stacks and it hurts. Ideally, don't let it get to 5.
Immunities in 4.
Especially early on whilst I'm trying to
Rotate
call as
in
well.
4.
Only hit for 8 million.
Right. Can I quick question?
Yeah. Ask a question by all means between webs.
Yeah.
I'd rather you ask it then.
Yeah. So I'm standing here. Ugo got the web, went perfectly, smashed it. We get the explosions, drop orbs. So we move around like this. And the blue team would be on the other side, moving around like.
Yeah,
that.
blue team will be on the other side. I'm wondering if I'm telling you guys to be a bit further around than you should be. Like I think you're fine. Like I can't really press the link, but the line where the web connects to the pillar. I think you guys are fine. Being from there and rotating from there.
Right. And then to follow that up, so the charge happens. After the charge, where's red supposed to be? Where's blue supposed to be? Just to get us moving on.
For you guys will move across, to get to break, to do the break. So you move across essentially to the blue side, for your line. Then you'll move back. You'll move back to your red group. So red will still be.
Well, it should be here then, right?
They'll still be on this side. You'll be on this, where you guys moved to after first circling the blue orbs.
No, but the blue orbs were more towards here last time.
They might be a bit far around them, but they shouldn't be like that.
But basically to where we soaked the blue orbs.
Yeah, pretty much. You guys will be on that. Blue team will be over there, and then they'll drop an acid rain, and you'll rotate again, and then it's pretty much a rinse and repeat of what has happened before.
Right, let's go.
If everyone can, for now, just try and focus down the ads if they see them. That's obviously do grips in and such. So
the gate was awesome, by the way, Yummy.
Everyone was ready. Be close.
I'll do it again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move
On.
early.
Get in there.
Get your debuff in 3.
Bloodlust.
Blue, you're baiting the impale. And red, you can move up now. Got that one, Hugo. Web bombs.
Rotate in 4.
Then you're going to get acid rain. So you spread for the acid rain. And then we're going to be rotate. Rotate. Pick up orbs.
1.
So you're going to be frontal, just dodge. And there's ads here, we're gripping them in. There's going to be the charge as well. So grip the ads in, we're ready for the charge.
Bloodlust.
1.
And so teleport's there, is it? Yeah.
So that time when Team Red are running around to soak the blue orbs, there's like blue orbs over here.
That might be the middle pair. You don't go near them.
So I should ignore those.
Yeah. There's 6 ranged in the middle dealing with them.
Okay, cool.
I'm also going to make a suggestion as well after looking at it. For red team, I'd say don't go further than that one. For you going round, I won't use the next one. I won't go that far. I'd just go to that purple one. Like your farthest pairing. I think
we did, didn't we?
I think you've been aiming to get around to the green one, or
I'm dropping a gate on top of that for Prince.
Well, I said if you aim just to get pretty much around like where purple is, like as maybe the far of this pair. Just it looks like it looks like it's a bit tight for the movement. Like blue and red are a bit closer, and I think that you guys are a bit far from what I can do.
My brain's breaking. Can we get some terminology down when you're talking blue and red?
I mean people. So
right, because we're talking like blue orbs, red orbs, blue markers, red markers. Can we get a bit of consistency with the terminology going forward?
Your team red, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So as I said, on that first set for red, for team red that is, I'd say probably don't go much further than the purple mark for the web pairs. I don't think you need to.
For the first?
Yeah. I think
so. Prince on. So what you're saying is Prince on purple, and then everyone else to the right.
I think but I think you can be a bit closer than that.
Yeah,
as long as you guys are on as long as you guys are like rotating around to card, it's fine. Like you can be where Immerser's corpse is now, like for the third one.
But what was wrong with doing it? What we've just done?
As I said, I think you guys are a bit too far around, and it might cause problems in terms of like the soaks.
Okay.
That's all I'm thinking at the moment, because blue like as far as there, and it's a little bit tight. Like sometimes they're a bit close.
Yeah, we'll dial it back a bit then.
It's more just adjusting it a little bit now from what I can see. So.
Well, if I'm standing on purple now as the farthest one, I do not need a gate.
Yeah, I think, as I said, I don't think you need the gate from what I've seen, so I think that we are trying too hard.
We'll try with that.
Timer coming. Mind seals, please.
5, 4,
Be
3,
close.
2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, after you get your debuff, you can bait to the wall.
Orb.
Good. Move out. Red, you can move up now. You're going to be spreading here for the acid rain and get the web bombs as well. So spread for the acid rain.
Bloodlust.
Dodge the frontal, and we're rotating around. Adds as well, focus them down, get orbs. Then it's going to be charge time. Charges now. Boss has jumped. Okay.
We're missing one ranged consistently. It's me, Rip, and someone on red side.
Immerse it should be. One sec.
Yeah.
Is it Immerse? Yeah, Immerse.
If you look at where people are at this point with everybody on the floor, like both groups are spread like not evenly.
That's because everyone died at different points.
Or at least not dying in the first 20 seconds, which makes me kind of happy. So after that acid rain, I'll just say it just for if we get further on that one. When the boss teleports, we can all follow to Karj. So the way it'll work is red will hug the wall and blue will go straight down the middle. And a new brush will follow us over. I believe there's a bait. Let me be proud. So yeah, so after that first charge, there'll be the second acid rain. So you just rotate around, nothing else with that one. The boss will then do a frontal aimed at blue, and then Takaj will teleport around this time. After that frontal, we can all move to Takaj. So I said red will hug the wall, and blue will just go straight down the middle to the boss. And then it'll be the repeat pretty much with the AFK set. So acid rain, web bombs, just a gap between them, and then after that we rotate again, and then it's second charge. I assume everyone's looking at this range plan, they can kind of like see what the aim is.
Yeah, that clears it up a bit more. After the red team goes back towards from where we're looking now, the left side of the room after the charge.
Yeah,
you need to go back to uni for 4 years for this boss. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
As I said, you guys just go back and stack, with your group, and then as I said, the boss will do another acid rain, and then we rotate around it. I think he does the acid rain first, and then teleports, but need to double check and get there again. I think the acid rain comes, then we rotate and then teleport, and then we move down after Anubrash's frontal. Oh yeah, this will probably be harder than Ansrek in terms of like the assignments. Mansubs, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move
in.
early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you're baiting to the wall.
Bloodlust.
Good. Red, you can move up.
Missing a ranged again.
Rotate in 4.
You get your pairs. Spread out for acid rain, and then rotate.
1, 2.
Get orbs, dodge the frontal. Rekill, someone on that side.
Orb.
Although then again, I think our web pairs are gone. Did you get too many orbs there, Rekill, or?
I did, but on my screen I only ran into 2, so I don't know.
Look, for those who are worried about that, if you look above the orbs, there should be like these sword kind of shapes. It's a bit more clear how many are stacked there. I think there was. I think there was a cluster on blue. I think we were pretty bad stacked there, like when the venomous rain came in.
Oh my god, how could you?
Don't worry, Prince has got a job later on to do it. I don't know if you've seen it down the note where it says take one for the team. So
I had not. No.
It's not. Don't worry, it's nothing you need to worry about tonight. But essentially, you're going to run into a pile of about 10 orbs and have fun.
Okay. I did see that in the video. Someone mentioned that in the comments.
Pretty much, you just do. It's just to make it easier at the end, and you can just heal as a ghost. Everyone's ready. Massive.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be in.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you bait into the wall. Then we move up. Web bombs and acid rain, so spread out. Drop your rain, and then you rotate. You're gonna be a frontal from a Nerub-ar here. Grip the ads in.
1.
Make sure we're circling orbs and make sure we're gripping out. Gonna be the frontal.
1.
Good.
Orb.
So you can hit a Nerub-ar here for a second. Try and deal with the ads more than anything else for now. So acid rain,
Orb.
just rotate around him there.
So Lab Susie, you should swap then to the other side, like we did before.
1, 2.
We're basically only swapping in the middle all the time.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
You guys can literally stay out, like ignore what I'm saying about that. You guys just swap between yourselves.
Immunities in 4.
Just instead of us rotating around the boss, we just basically swap
Rotate
with each
in
other.
4.
Every rain. Yeah, you can take the front spot because you probably need to heal people.
But you waited way too long, Immerse, to go away. Like once your acid pool is down, you're supposed to move.
And the web bomb does no damage. You can just stand on it to break it.
That dot hurts though. I'm having to pop quite a few CDs to keep them alive.
Is it the dot from that, or is it the orb? So
from holding the web. I don't know if anyone else has been burning from it.
I'll be honest, Dan. I mean, for my part as a healer, that'll get less as I'm not optimally healing at the moment.
For the last couple of polls there, I've roared for the web team to be kind of like be able to move better. Has that been helping?
Yeah. So I think it helps the rest of the red team get over.
I don't know if we're planning for me to be here as well, but I've got time spiral as well. unassigned if we need it.
Can you rest, please? Sorry. So yeah, we stay on the. We're going to stay on a new brush whilst we've got the damage amp. We'll rotate from the acid rain, and then after that acid rain, and there'll be a frontal from a noob. We'll then move to wherever Takaj is teleported to. So that's how it'll look from that point of view. Your web teams look like you guys stopped it there, didn't you? You look like you're doing it fine.
We've done it 2 or 3 times now. There's been a couple of times where some of us have rotted out and we missed because of that as well. But yeah, getting there slowly.
We're picking them up.
Yeah. Are you guys? Sorry, Cinder. Do you have Vortex as well, by the way?
I do. Yeah. But
can you chuck it if you see a Scarab get in? Because Scarabs, I think, are going ham at the moment.
I can try, but I'm very much focusing on staying close to Dan and not accidentally like snapping the web at that point.
Yeah, I've been trying to throw my vortex up as well, so I think I'll worry about that rather than Cinder, seeing as she's dealing with webs.
I'm trying to make sure my headset doesn't die. It's been a bit cheat. So, is everyone starting to understand things? Is it starting to make a bit more sense, like your positioning early on?
Yeah, we've moved it slightly over Whisper, but that seems to be working.
Yeah, I mean, the idea will be, ideally, after we start solidifying this first part, you guys will do the exact same thing every time for every pull.
Yeah, and that'll make healing easier as well. I know where it will be.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. Like I'd say communicate with your pairs if that helps. Like through whispers. I said you guys will do that twice, and then then I think the only time that'll happen again is in the last phase. But that is literally everyone from Red, I believe.
I'm still a little unclear where the team should be after the charge.
After the charge.
Should be opposite where you started.
You'll be around where the warning ping is there. So you guys will all be around where blue was. So you'll soak the orbs.
Team blue will have the backs against the wall, and Team red will be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said you'll have to move across obviously to do the web.
And then we move back over.
Yeah. That's
okay, got it.
And then, as I said, the boss will do. There'll be another acid rain with no other mechanic. So we just we rotate again here to do the soaks. So you guys will be back against the wall, and then when Takaj teleports after a new brush's frontal, we'll move to wherever Takaj is. As I said, I think from my understanding of it, Takaj will move either to one of the sides of the room. So one of them two. So pretty much we'll just move along there, and then pretty much it's a rinse and repeat of P1, just a bit of a gap. Mansuves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early.
Get in.
Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you bang to the wall.
Bloodlust.
Can move up now. Web bombs, and they're going to be acid rain spread out. And you're going to drop these and rotate. So rotate, dodge the frontal from a noob.
Orb.
And get orbs. Get all your orbs, grip in. The boss is going to be charging. Use all sills if we can on these. Charge. So we stay on new brush here. Stay on your sides. There's going to be another acid rain, and then you're going to rotate around this boss. Acid rain. And rotate. Get your other orbs. So the boss is teleported now. Boss is teleported now. So the idea would be that red, you guys would hug the wall. So for example, you guys would move like around the edge where green is, and blue would move across the middle towards Takaj. And then, as I said, it's going to do
Elimination
pretty much
4.
the same mechanics again. You're going to have the acid rain, you're going to have
Rotate in 4.
the web bombs, and then he's going to charge again. Ugal, I think. Well, Ugal got betrayed. Is everyone down to betrayal more than anything else?
Yeah.
Or
I doubt the touch of death. I don't know what that is.
usually sucking more than 3
I'll
orbs.
run.
I thought that was burning rage because I'm getting touch of death as well, but I only took 2 orbs.
From what I think burning rage is the dot, and touch of death is the actual one. Is the actual you took too many?
If you've got the weak orb pad, it does the air horn siren at you if you get 3 and you just stop soaking until it drops.
It counts them each time you pick one up as well.
You mean for after the charge ritual?
No, the first orbs in middle. I don't know.
Yeah, we just go the other side. I ran him back because someone didn't pick up an orb, so I went over.
Yeah, I saw you there, and then I saw, I don't know, who was labs here, and I got confused.
Yeah, we just go to left side, and then we'll be baiting a frontal towards the wall, where the blue people started, really.
We don't know exactly where the boss is going to teleport every time because he goes to one of 2 spots from what I'm aware, so. But we seem to be getting a bit closer in terms of like the idea of what is happening with this fight, so. I can see at least 3 debuffs on you, I think. It's a crash, so I'm guessing you got 4th one, or someone
Yeah.
did, so.
But the video, like I'm recording my own pro view, and I can see myself only picking up 2, but suddenly I have 4.
Yeah, but
what does it look like above the orbs? Can you see any swords?
No, if another orb from the other side isn't picked up, that explodes and gives everyone on the opposite team another stack. So it's likely 2 orbs weren't picked up, which shot you up to 4 stacks.
No, it got at least 3.
There's probably orbs stacked on top of each other.
Yep. Yeah, it must be.
I said you can see. They look like swords above, so you can see how many are there better than actually the orbs. What I'd also say as well is that I'm seeing on the weak orb, you can see like an orb counter. It tells you how many are up for each side.
If people don't spread, then that's where you get stacks and people
Yeah,
die.
pretty much we should be spread like on the acid rim. Like as long as we're not like completely stacked, it should be fine.
Because I can show you. Is this coming up?
I'll look at it. Look in a bit. I mean, probably.
Yeah, I'll do it a break.
As of well, we're all learning anyways. So I mean, I've looked into videos, but it's a bit different to actually pull this thing.
The way it's described in a dungeon journal is also pretty confusing.
Dungeon is not really that helpful.
No, it really isn't.
Very mind save.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Get
1.
close.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blew you a bit into the wall.
Bloodlust.
Move up. Spread for acid rain.
Rotate in 4.
And then rotate as soon as this drops. Rotate now. Nerub-ar is going to do frontal end up blue. And grip in scarabs. So called.
1, 2.
Eruption now. Lines get across.
Bam!
Good. Stay here. Going to be acid rain next. And then we're just going to rotate back around again. So spread.
Orb.
Rotate round and get your orbs. And then a new brush is going to do a frontal.
1, 2.
And now we can move towards the to cards. So red along the wall, blue along the middle. And then we're going to have the second sets as well.
Immunities in 4.
So acid rain, and there should be web bombs as well. Stay still, don't move yet, don't rotate. And then you're going to get these web bombs and then rotate.
So that's the second set we have to do with the pairing.
And then it'd be this. Yes.
It's kind of hard to tell that one though, because we don't know where he's going to TP.
Yeah, as I said, the way it'll work is we do. It was actually a pretty good build, to be fair. As I said, he'll do the acid rain. Oogle, no, you're never meant to take more than one. Just yell if you've still got it at knife and taunt. So as I said, you'll hit to card when he's got his buff. You'll get the acid rain, and then we'll rotate and get us up there. A new brush will do a frontal, and then we move across to scan to Karj. So once again, you'd probably have blue light more, on the inside, and red, more behind. Is this fight actually making sense to people? Because I mean, it looked like it was a pretty good pull. I mean, we're 150 there.
Getting there.
So pretty much after that part, as I said, we'll have the AFK set, which is pretty much you get your acid rain, you stay still, and then you wait for the web bombs to go, and then we rotate on that second set. So it's a bit quicker in terms of timing. You need to move, straight away and get orbs afterwards. Like I think there's 20 seconds on the first set. On the second one, you're only going to have like 15, 12 seconds to actually soak them all. Then it's pretty much the same as before. We deal with scarabs, we do the charge. Then after the charge, we'll go into the intermission.
And he can teleport either here or where he was there.
Yeah, pretty much he teleports to one side of the room. As I said, we'll do the rotate around a new brush, and then we'll move. And then after the frontal's been baited away, we'll move across. So I said red will move against the wall, and blue will just pretty much go down the middle of the room.
Resing you. Right.
Anyone have any more queries at all on this one, or?
It's just getting used to the pattern of movement, which is, I think, 50% of the way there.
This is the entire fight at the moment is movement. As I said, the damage really does not matter right now. I mean, damage will come in time, and also as I said, the aim of this week. I mean, as I said, I've seen guilds not even get as far as we've got in one night. So
we're gamers.
Gamers.
Fuck you.
Am I right?
Why, lads?
I thought you were gonna say my game's crashed there.
Thought it was going to yell at us.
Oogle, I'm trying to get that frontal or that first one, so I'm moving a bit close, taunted it off you. So if you notice it, or trying to anyways, but as I said, if I've not taunted, just yell, because I'm trying to watch a lot.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You watch well.
It's like a fucking classic boss.
Be close.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get in.
1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Orb.
Blue, you being pale.
Stand in this bomb, members. Don't move from it.
And then be ready to spread for acid rains.
Stay in it.
Rotate in 4.
Spread. Good. And you can rotate. Get your orbs. The scarabs come in. Grip them in. Dodge the frontal.
2.
Bam!
Bloodlust.
So they're going to be charged next.
1. 2.
Healers dispel me. 14 stacks. Blast him. Stay on your sides. Can res healer if he's on the side. Spread for acid rain. You're just rotating around the boss on this one. So rotate. Great your orbs. There's going to be frontal baited here.
Orb.
1.
Ooh, that's nasty. Then move across.
Bloodlust.
We're going to Takaj now. So blue across the middle of the room. Red, you hug the wall. Someone res me on blue.
Immunities in 4. Rotate
So you
in
spread
4.
for this acid rain. You're AFK here.
1.
And then the web bomb, so you rotate now.
2.
So rotate. Chargers are getting ready to move to the middle. And then you do the line again.
Big pull.
We're getting there.
I have a question. The frontals, are we doing something wrong, or are they meant to go through the middle of the room?
No, they shouldn't.
I think we're doing something wrong. I'm wondering if blue should group back up there. You know, the
It's when it'll always be on the red for that frontal. So the tree on the
it'll
on
be
this
under
side.
the blue people.
No, before the church, there was one towards the middle. So
there is blue people out there.
Yeah, it's still blue people. It aims at one of the blue people because we're rotating around as well. Then it's the guy. If you got a new brush, will always aim at people who've got the blue debuff, and Takaj always aims at red people when he does his frontal. As I said, I think that one's pretty fine. As I said, you guys are just chilling out in mid, but I'm wondering that there's an asset when we've got after the charge break. I don't know if you guys are meant to move back in there, just to bait the frontal a bit and then move back out.
Yeah, because it seems it can be quite awkward at times to soak the orbs when there's a massive frontal going through the middle of it.
But I think that the best thing is probably going to be for us to start back up and everyone rotate around there, and then go back to your groups when we after we've moved the bosses.
Scenario gets me from 0 to 4 stacks in like one soak. It can't soak through 4 orbs on one spot, right?
You got I can see at least 3 debuffs on you. So maybe one were missed as well. Like at 2.1 seconds on details, it says there's 2 stack there. And then there's another burning rage 0.6 seconds. So I think that's 3.
So
then you bubbled and then died through.
They can literally be like pixel perfect on top of each other. So
So
if you're like,
though, isn't it?
You use the swords. As I said, I think at the moment we're a bit off, but we're getting better. I mean, these aren't terrible pills.
Maybe there's someone dead on the floor by the orb.
Yummy. Dan.
He's probably gone already.
I
Only 2 minutes.
Go for it. Google. Okay, it is break. Let's just. We're back.
Just look at the logs because which is probably more reliable. It's going straight to 4 from 0. I'll have a look at the break, but I can't work it out.
You back yet, Dan?
I'm here, but not at my PC.
Tell me when you are. Quick web thing for the second set.
Can you tell me on comms?
Probably. So we're moving either towards the entrance side when Taka teleports, or to the place where Anoop starts the fight, slightly beyond.
Yeah.
From what I'm watching, if I'm using Fraudit, the video as a baseline for that, it seems like when we get to, let's say, the entrance side where Taka is spawning, the blue group is standing with their backs to the entrance on that side of the boss. And we are running up against the wall and we are facing the entrance on the other side of the boss.
But with backs to the wall, right?
With, backs to the wall / where we came from. I want to suggest if we, let's say, if it's wherever we go, that I start at the wall with Ugo, you in the middle, and who's the other one?
Time.
And Time in like closer to the inner circle. Like we'll go from right to left from the wall out from me.
Yeah, the same orientation we are in the first set.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's the other way, it's going to be from left to right, but the same me on the side of the wall. That way we always know where that.
I mean, it makes no difference to me. I'm always in the middle, so just coordinate.
Yeah, exactly. But then Time always knows to be towards the middle, and I'm always at the wall. And that way, Ugo can always find me, and I can always find Ugo.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Ugo will probably always be one of the furthest ones round, from my point of view.
Furthest ones round being towards the wall, right?
Towards
whatever.
Furthest round counterclockwise. So we should probably just stay in the same orientation as we do for the first.
Well, I mean, like I said, using the Fraudit video as a base, if we're doing it like that, if we go too far around the boss, like following a line, we're getting very close to the blue team. And it looks like in the video, they are like doing it kind of 45 degree or 90 degrees to the right instead like what we did the first time. Fuck, this is hard explaining.
What timestamp on the video? I've got it open.
Give me a sec. 8:44. I'd say 8:40.
8:40.
So I was thinking to shift it slightly left, but that's what they are doing, and the blue team is on the other side.
So you always want to be by the wall.
So essentially, I was thinking on the video on 8:44, you've got the moon hugging the wall. I mean, this works too, but I was thinking me being moon in this scenario, and then triangle being you, and then time being slightly more to the left. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it matters.
so it will be like one.
I mean, I can move up more to the wall. It doesn't really matter. Like whoever's purple marker on the video.
Okay. Yeah, we can try.
So try like in the video, or
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So if it's the other teleport, simply the same thing but inversed.
Yes. I think when we get there more often, it'll make more sense.
Yeah. I just wanted like a reference point where to go.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking during the break.
Please.
It's not really relevant outside of break right now.
Thank you.
It's late time, South Cavada. You guys actually all here? Well, anyways, for the others, whilst you're waiting, I posted in I posted in some sort of channel the positions for intermission.
That's a bit optimistic.
You're not far off.
I mean, we've not got through the second charge yet.
Maybe not, but we're getting at least somewhere into the fight. We've had what 1.5, 2 minute pulls If you do the second charge, that is the intermission. So.
When do we hero in this, by the way? It's in P3, right?
It's like 3 minutes in.
No, it's the first dispels. It's around 4 minutes for Spy Masters.
Okay.
I think I put Suzu's like time warp into it somewhere where I think it's meant to be.
Yeah, I think
Don't know if it's still there.
4:10, I think it is. The first dispels whenever they go off.
But yeah, for there are a couple of people who are back. You might be able to see it already. For the intermission, I've got you mainly as groups, so you'll see positions roughly where you should be with your group. Tanks, you're just like a step back from the melee, so they can be close. And I've got, I think it's Warlocks, Suzu, and Labrat, so you guys can stay out and like rotate between yourselves. So.
For when is this?
For the intermission. So I've got Lab and Rip Twill who'll be behind blue group, and you and Suzu who'll be behind red group when we start off. And pretty much you guys can literally just stay on a line and rotate with each other. So using you two as an example, you stand on one of these lines and then you just like rotate, around in a circle around each other.
So we just soak each other's.
Yeah, literally just that. It's only 1 or 2 can do it, and it's not a major thing, but
okay.
How are we gripping the ads? Because I don't know.
I think they're definitely messy at the moment. I don't think they're great. I agree with you already. So
can we just say that you grip first and then I don't know, Iran and Dobbs grip second, third?
I'd say probably Iran and Dobbs would probably be better to focus on at the moment, just because I'm trying to call and make sure I get frontal.
Let me not be gripping as much as possible. Just run off.
Yeah. Maybe we don't see them.
Grip chains of grip and chains of ice as well. Kafis, can you potentially leg sweep them if they're all in, or fancy Chaos Nova them as well? I know that fancy will be limited on movement.
The ads, they will focus on the nearest player as well.
If we can grip them quick enough, they'll fixate on the Death Knight.
Yeah.
That's a big if at the moment, I think so.
That one on me every time I grip, at least.
Yeah, no, they're gripping. It's just I don't know. Then
they run off again. They don't keep in.
Yeah.
And CC them once they're on top of the boss.
We CC them and pretty much focus them down because they take less damage at the start and it reduces over time, but when their energy bar gets max, they get like 50% increased movement speed and start zerging at whoever they're after.
Yeah, but it feels like at the moment they're just getting grips, but nobody's dropping any CC on them.
Yeah, see, that's good. We're back. Is not back?
I thought he was. I don't know, but maybe he might have come for a wander. I don't know.
Pretty much. Just before we pull, as I said, I posted the picture for intermission positions. The ones I've already mentioned it to the people who are going that where. However, we're going to use our marks, so we're going to pretty much move to. I'm going to have to get this correct. I think I need to rotate these marks around, I think.
I also have a question about that intermission picture.
Yeah.
So all throughout phase 1, we're rotating counterclockwise, and then that picture saying we should rotate clockwise. Can we keep it consistent? Does it matter in the intermission which way round, as long as we do it consistently?
Yes, because the pattern is a set pattern.
The pattern can do the same thing, so you literally just like follow it around.
Right, that's probably worth calling then, because I know.
But before I completely forget about this, for blue team when we're soaking, there will be double orbs for the people who are getting on the web bomb pairs. I forgot to mention this before, but in case we're running in and getting murdered, when there's people who are getting the acid rain and the web debuff will generally have to be dropping 2 orbs there. So be aware of that when you're running in. Right, pull check coming. Say for now, just turn and focus the ads. Don't worry about boss damage.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get in.
1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue bait to the wall.
Orb.
Oh,
You just
yeah, that one I came too far. Might need someone else to get a web bomb to do down. Spread for acid rain. And rotate. There can be a frontal aimed at blue here.
Bloodlust.
Immerse, move.
I just killed myself.
That's just why this one. I think this is
Okay.
Go.
Fucking jihad on me though, Chris. What was that?
Yeah, I moved a bit far. That was just me. I'm doing something which makes it so it's meant to be easy for me to grip. But yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I think I've got the idiot for that, Paul.
Oh wait, there's a soundboard for this one.
To be fair, Prince, you've got a fun thing that you could do, and same with Kavada.
I know.
There's this ability that Alka loves that's called Life Grip, you know?
That sounds dangerous on
I
this.
only ever use that productively in raid, otherwise I get issues with guildmasters.
When a wipe's called, I'm quite happy for you to do it with someone.
Oh, true.
If you want to target, I don't know.
Well,
if you
give me a target.
You and Kavada target each other at the same time and see what happens. That could be fun.
Ooh, yes. If the next wipe is called, we'll communicate.
Dude, I'm not fucking touching rescue.
Are you ready? You're on.
I'm running back.
Oh, I didn't realize. Do we want some of the gnome?
I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, you got tiny legs.
Can gnome climb stairs?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seem to remember a dungeon in was it in Shadowlands where
Get your debuff in 3.
Ow, run. Good luck. We might all just die
Don't take this up in your hand. Who did that?
I think mine soup dropped.
It said Kavadraz Lake, apparently.
Mate, I was already out of the room by the time that happened.
So it is Kavada or Prince.
Or me.
Well, that's one way to kill us quickly. But that is what happens when you don't soak quick enough.
Still seems like a lot of time.
Well, I said it's meant to be a 10-second cast, but I've seen people die if they're not in within 7 seconds, so best not to risk on something so stupid.
True.
Five, 4,
Get close.
3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you're baiting. And then red, you're moving up.
Rotate in 8. Rotate
Web
in
bombs. Gonna be acid rain as well, so you spread for these.
Bloodlust. Orb.
And then rotate. Gonna be frontal as well, baited on blue.
1.
Grab orbs. And grip on ads. Charge now. Blast, stay inside. If you can, res Kafis, whichever group he's in. Spread for acid rain, and then you're going to rotate around again. So rotate. And then after this frontal, we move. So wherever Takaj red against the wall, blue across middle.
One needs to go with fancy if we get to second webs.
So try and keep it up as much as you can. So it's acid rain now, so you stay still for these ones.
Rotate in 4.
And then you're waiting for the web bombs. Then the web bombs come, and then you rotate around there. Healers, just make sure you actually dispel me. I was on like 6 or so there. I don't recommend going over 5.
Druids can do it as well.
I can see Oin and Kafis are generally doing it, but I don't. I think I'm just tanking him at the moment, which is fine. Just need to taunt it. And also, sorry, go on.
For the ranged people, you need to be spread out, or you're going to get linked. When the web bomb drops, I've got linked like twice now. Just stand in the web bomb and make sure you're 10 yards apart.
Time, come over here for a sec.
I did have Ugle. I did have aggro on that one at first, didn't I? I think it just right out of range and it decided to hit you.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3,
Get close.
2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue you bait to the wall.
Bloodlust.
Good. Red move up. Web bombs now. Spreading for acid rain. And then rotate. They're going to be a frontal from a noob or bait on blue plays.
Sorry, my game crashed.
I think it's fine. I'd say Razugal, but I think that we're dead as soon as he. Well, I'm dead. Do you get betrayed or something though?
Me?
Yeah.
I ran into lab.
I think she ran into me, yeah, because my game crashed.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I honestly thought it was a blue orb. I didn't see there was a name underneath it.
I did the same and nearly killed Alk, and he died like half a second before I got to him.
Well, I was very confused when I saw that I died because I didn't actually see the person underneath.
But when I looked at the deaths, I mean, it's fairly obvious who died. I mean, both of you dying from, well, yeah, both of you getting hit by betrayal.
Do you want us to drop second cauldrons or anything?
I'm saying yes, but I don't know if it's really worth it, whether they'll make a difference at the moment.
Doesn't feel like it. Unless we all grab first or something.
I honestly think save the gold at this point.
Do you want to save it, Malka?
There's no point to this level unless you want to see damage patterns.
Don't think it matters. We're there yet.
Okay, I will keep the pot cauldron that I've made. Yeah.
All right, everyone was ready, and I'm assuming you've all eaten the feast now, so timer's coming.
Five, four, three,
Get close.
2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Get your buffs. Blue your bait against the wall. Red, you can move up. Web bombs now.
Rotate in 4.
Wait for acid rain and then you rotate. Rotate.
Bloodlust.
Going to be a blue frontal. Grab your orbs and gripping outs. Be ready for the charge. Finish these ads off, especially the blue team.
Orb.
Good. We're going to get an acid rain next, and then we're going to rotate. So get ready. Drop these, and then we're rotating round. So we rotate, then there'll be an impale.
1, 2.
Right, and then we're going to move to charge. So blue along the middle, red against the wall. Then we're going to get the acid rain and the spread for the acid rain. You're staying still here.
4.
Grips, please.
Working on it. And then web bombs are out. Rotate.
There's still one on me.
1, 2.
Get your orbs.
It's like 4 stacked up together there for blue.
Yeah, we
nuts.
That great. I think ideally, because I think we're a bit all over the place there, I think that when we rotate across, if red is staying near the wall, and just a mark. So let's say the boss is moving to yellow. I'd say that red would be over on that side, and blue over there. So red hugs the wall instead and is there. So I'm just trying to work out from orb drops and webs. Actually, no. Red's gonna need to be against the wall, isn't it, for the rotate round? Sec. Yeah, I think that looks fine as long as so as said for if the boss is like where yellow is, if red are on that far side and blue are on this near side here, I think that should work. The only as I said, I think if you're on the other side, you if you're on the other side, it'd just be a case that it's just different orientation, but that's all it is. I think we did pretty good up until that point, though. I'm not sure on that frontal, by the way. I don't know. I think that you guys, the ones who are out, I think that you guys probably want to collapse in, for the acid rain. Because it looks like the impale might be a bit awkward on you.
Sorry, I did not catch that.
I think it's either that or
nothing
just
to
risk the chance of it hitting one of us three. I don't know what the best thing to do is. It's a lot of movement if we then move to stack in.
You can try to stay now. I mean, it's just to get more used to it. I mean, if you get impaled, just call for a bop, and Oin or Rekill can probably do it on you.
I was gonna say it's also just a me issue being bad tonight. So
yeah, we killed Brewtrust and we're doing better than I expected. Sue, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you bait the impale. Red, you can move up.
Rotate in 4.
Web bomb, sped for acid rain. Ads are coming now. Rotate. Dodge the frontal.
2.
And we have died horribly, I'm going to imagine.
These fuckers hit hard.
Yep.
The ads are, when they focus you, they're just, you have to pop a cooldown.
Oh, you got a second one, Hugo. Do you taunt back or did I just lose it at the start?
You lost it like the last second because it said it went on you and then it just turned around and just hit me instead.
Maybe it's a range thing.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Because I've got to get my buff, then move across and try and make sure they're both actually staying on me whilst DPS are icing blasting.
They're gonna have a summon. They released.
Dan, just a request if you're a bit, further towards the wall.
When?
At the start, because I feel like I'm coming very close to you.
I mean, I'm within the red circle.
I agree with that, but I've got to come across and make sure the boss is new brush is on me for a second. So I get my debuff and then move across, but you're usually the one that I'm seeing as the one that I'm worried about colliding into.
Okay.
Just because if the frontal is of me of all people, it's going to be. I'm still trying to bait. Just a little bit further, like step.
Yeah, it's fine.
Five.
Get close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Bloodlust.
Blue, you baiting against the wall. There we go. And stack in, get to your sides. Acid rain is coming.
Rotate in 4.
Spread for these. and rotate. They're going to be a frontal. Adds are coming as well.
Two.
Charge next. There's still some orbs up for red. Keep going for now.
Taunt curse.
So we rotate in here. So rotate. Grab your orbs. There's going to be a frontal aimed at blue.
1.
And then after this frontal, we move to wherever Takaj is. So blue across the middle, red against the wall.
Orb.
Prince, can you ping where you're going to stand? Got it.
Adds are coming now.
Communities in 4. Rotate in 4.
So we spread for these.
Orb.
Then we have the webs come out. And then we rotate again. So I'm going to say those webs probably weren't meant to be like that in terms of how many are still there.
1. 2.
Yeah, we had like 5 webs clumped up there. That shouldn't be the case, right?
No, the only ones that should exist are essentially, you two or you three, because all the other ones can move back out at that point. Or if they're stacking
in the
it.
middle stood like here. We had like 5 on top of each other.
Can I ask something?
After we've moved across sorry, just before you say that, do that. When we move across after that acid rain, the range can be back out in middle again. The 3 pairs, and just rinse and repeat what you were doing before. What we're saying as a crash.
So, I think I'm not sure if it's what it is, but I think time is rescuing someone onto the webs to break it. And I think that's causing all 4 orbs to spawn like pixel perfect on each other. Because the orbs I just picked up, there is no way to not pick up 4. I didn't even notice. There is no way to tell that we're 4.
So there's definitely 2. So for the crash and all those pairs, they'll drop 2 because of the web and the acid rain. So there'll be 2 stacked on top of each other. I'm wondering if they were directly on top of each other, but there should be a bit of a gap.
I can show it to you here. So I'm streaming on it.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm in.
Yeah. So do you see those orbs to my right?
Yeah, looks like a mega. That looks like a mega stack.
Yeah, and I think what it was time rescued whoever he's breaking the web with,
And
right onto it.
And they were just stood on top of each other, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that time should be like so you can rescue. It's fine to do that. Just he needs to move, a bit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, there's no way. Like.
Yeah, so I think that time may have just been exactly stacked on Fancy or whoever it was. I'd have to look at the replay to, or I'd have to look at the Warcraft logs view to see it from there, but yeah, ideally that shouldn't happen. That's always happening, though. I think that's more of a one or other. And yeah, my headset is fucked. It's can't charge and it keeps on disconnecting.
Is it you that sounds like it's typing Morse code?
Yeah, it's SOSing. It keeps on disconnecting.
Your
Get a new
headset's
PC.
SOSing.
I was trying to charge it, otherwise Alka can call. I think that's the first time that's happened, because I don't think that usually happens, does it?
Resooth.
I got it once other.
Yeah, I think that's just maybe getting used to it.
What website did you use to get that so quickly?
ChatGPT, of course. What else?
Receiver.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move
Get in.
early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you're baiting against the wall.
Bloodlust.
Good bait. Can move up now. You're gonna spread
Orb.
free acid rain and you got web bombs.
Rotate in 4.
The spread. Rotate around. Blue, be careful. Look how many they are.
Two.
Focus ads down. And they get these webs across. I think we missed.
No, we had them. I just ticked down to the web.
Oh.
Oh no, I got betrayed.
No, I Breath of Eons. I didn't realize you guys were that close. I'm
That's
pretty sure that was me.
a bad crash. That's your fault.
Yeah, no, I'll admit it.
You have to give him space, but if you want a Breath of Eons after he's done, well, if you want to wait
That's
until he
like
moves
keep
across and then Breath of Eons or whatever, do it. Just not, straight into web pair.
Can I like start on the other side and Breath of Eons into my group, like at the very beginning?
If you go through, also you'll pick up.
As long as you're not in the circle for Skyne, I think it's fine. So like if you stack, on us before we go in, and they're not in the circle, I don't think it's a problem. Just obviously make sure you move in pretty much straight away.
I'm gonna try it now then.
Fine to try it. Don't make any difference. If you die horribly, we'll find out. Be close.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you bait into the wall.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, found out that.
Can we get time quick?
Yeah, you can do. Move up. Whoever the web pair is, just deal with it. Spread for acid rain. There's a red a bit close. Rotate around. They're going to be frontal in a second on blue players.
1, 2.
Bloodlust.
Going to be charge next if we got all three.
1.
Nope. I think that was orbs missed. I think red was a bit too far forward there. And I think you guys were almost touching us, and I think that it looked a bit off. But yeah, well, good way to check your time. Never do it again though.
Someone have a rep bot, please.
Was the bot dropped? Yep. Use the repair, please. You probably need it. I think there were some bugs with this boss at some point.
Yeah.
But I think that this and Brutus will probably be the next thing that they'll nerf.
I don't think there's any more nerfs coming.
I think they will.
Definitely not to Blue Chester. Look at how easy that was.
2,200 guilds said otherwise.
Get good.
5,
Be
4,
close.
3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you bait into the wall.
Bloodlust.
Good. Red, you can move up.
Orb.
Spread for acid rains.
Rotate in 4.
So wait, and then rotate. Ads come in now. Grip them in. Charge neck. Focus these ads. Let the charge happen.
Again.
Think that we ain't got them. Nope. Thanks for that.
Blue, you need to move away from the charge beam.
Oh no, Caves. Arrest you as well.
Oh, you got betrayed. Did you get betrayed by someone? What happened with you, Dan?
Yes.
Did you catch up, or
did I what?
Did you catch up with someone, or
I was moving into
was
position.
it Dobbs trying to grip? Was that?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I was moving into position with the web to stop the charge, and then death.
Yeah, they should give you room.
Those web pools always spawn on people, right?
The webs will spawn on the ranged on red.
Yeah.
So
the positioning seems to change a lot.
Essentially, the only people that should get targeted will be the three who are out. So Immer, Salka, and Rip, and Dan, Time, and Prince. So those will be the ones who they'll all be targeting.
For the first web bombs, we've pretty much got the same position every time now, I think.
I think something went wrong because there was still like a patch of web on the floor. So I don't think that's usually there.
No, that was the pool before this. That was because that time was dead, I think.
Yep.
I'd try to be in the same position for every pool, and it's impossible.
What is?
Like when those webs spawn, I try to be like in the middle. There's a gap. I try to be there every pull for acid rain, but it's impossible because it's like it changes every pull.
Ping where?
Wait, let me think. It's around there, like around here-ish.
That should be where time is roughly.
That's where we're baiting the webs for the.
Yeah, but
I'm right next to him.
Someone there are 2 bombs for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know why.
You had 2 bombs. Or...
Yeah, like sometimes there are 2 bombs baited like right next to me.
It should only be the range people. The only thing I can suggest is potentially you guys are too close. Are you getting linked to other people as well, or?
No, it's just
no.
4 web bombs. Sometimes it's the 3.
It shouldn't be, unless maybe someone's dead. But no one's dead. I said it should only target the ranged ones. So. Position is massive, as I said, if we can try and get used to it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early.
Get in.
Get your debuff in 3.
Blue bait near wall. Frontal, good. Red, you can start moving up. You're spreading for acid rains.
Orb.
Rotate in 4.
Okay, ready for rotating. Rotate. Add to here, grip them. That might be not good.
We're web down.
Yep, we're probably dead horribly.
Who do I kill?
Make a decision quick.
Ah, fuck, Grafada beat me to it. Nice.
Got this. Oh, actually, probably should. Yeah, that was the wrong res.
Resin Cavis, don't release.
Yeah, I tried to click him on him. I got off. Who betrayed you? Is it Zarth who actually betrayed you as well?
I was too slow moving.
Oh. Well, thank you for being honest.
I thought I had more time.
Were you casting or something, or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a bit more on the damage profile now.
I think that the general advice is don't do any long casts at that point.
All my casts are long casts.
Go Affle.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Oin, Fancy, I'm guessing you guys, did you two purposely do that, I'm guessing?
I ran into him.
Okay, that's fine.
Five, four, three,
Be clear.
2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue bait into wall. Frontal.
Orb.
Move across. Spread for acid rain.
Left.
Rotate in 4.
You're ready. You can rotate now. There'll be a frontal aimed at blue players.
1.
And adds as well. Deal with
2.
You're gripping the adds.
Orb.
Focus adds down. So stay where we are. We're gonna get an acid. We're gonna get an acid rain. So we're gonna rotate in a second. Rotate. You get your orbs, and there's gonna be a frontal
1.
aimed at blue players.
2.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Right then, we're moving across. We're gonna go to Takaj. So blue are going across the middle. Red are going against the wall.
Immunities in 4.
So try and do it with the adds.
Rotate in 4.
And then we stay here. We do web bombs and acid rain, and then we rotate. So not that way, Prince. And then we'd have the second charge. I realized something that I need.
We need to soak earlier. Cannot wait that long.
Why
No,
is there another
you don't
overload?
have time for them ones. You need to be fast with them.
Can you hear me? Sorry. There is something that I forgot to mention that I realised I've done a bit daft with. So for blue players, we're going to try and bait. We're going to try and bait that the frontal. You know, for the second one we get when we're just before we move. So ideally, we'll try and bait it against the wall again. So somewhere up there. We can also, if you've got an immunities, you can also stack up on that set as well.
Those orbs there where we died in the last poll, how are we meant to rotate there? Like we drop them, red drops them here, right? And then blue drops them around here. Do we like go this way? Like, or are we moving back towards the middle as red?
So, where was the boss? Does one of you ping where the boss went to? So, let me. So, red will move against the wall, and they'll pretty much be around behind where a Nerub-ar is. Blue will be along that kind of area.
So we need to be further back because we were here.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be that far in. And then blue and red will swap again.
But clockwise, right?
Yeah, it's the same rotation. In terms of that one, anyways.
Or wait.
Isn't it slide number 6 in the red one?
Sick.
So when
it is number 6, but that's assuming that the boss has gone to the other side of the room. I said red is staying pretty much to the wall, and blue are going straight across the room. So, for example, on slide 6, it'd be mirrored. So red would be at the top, pretty much where they are, and blue would be still farthest away, like pretty much where I've been pinging.
So just to double check on that, if he teleports here or wherever he teleports to the other side, red is, let's say, roughly where star is against the wall. Blue is where I'm jumping here, marked as triangle.
Yeah.
Are we moving like this to get the orbs?
Yeah, you'll rotate back around.
And red is going from their perspective to the right.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It's literally it's the same. It's the same. It's pretty much the same as the first phase, like what we're already doing. It's just that there's a part, pretty much the acid raid comes and you wait just for the web bombs, or sorry, you get the web bombs and then you wait for the acid rain. One of the two, you know what I mean. The only difference is obviously you'll have a few less seconds to soak. That's the only real difference because you've got a delay. And then after you do the soaks, then it'll be the charge again. How much are people focusing ads at the moment, by the way? So at the moment, I would say just swap to them and get them killed off. I don't think they're causing too many problems anymore.
They're always up when I'm moving a lot.
Pardon?
They're always up when I'm having to move a lot, so it's hard.
Re-save.
Five, four,
be close.
3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue, you being against the wall. Good. Red, you can move up. Web bombs now.
4.
Spread for acid rains.
Orb.
You can rotate.
Bloodlust.
Ads are coming, so grip them in.
1, 2.
Bloodlust.
Charge is next. Finish the ads off.
Orb.
Rezoin.
Orb.
So we're going to get another acid rain here. So we spread, and we're just going to rotate round. You grab your orbs. Blue, try and bait against the wall. So wait here and bait against the wall if you can. And then we move to the boss. So blue, move across the middle. Red, hug the wall.
Immunities in 4.
Then there'll be an impale blade aimed at
Rotate
blue.
in 4.
Orb.
We wait on this set. And then we rotate after these web bombs. So rotate again. Grab orbs. And then that'd be second charge.
Labs, are you one of the ones in the middle?
Yeah, but I was just saying to Suzu, when you say blue baiting, is that ignoring the middle people?
I think that you guys probably should move in for that.
Or do you want us to move into bait as well?
I think move in, start back up, and then, move back out afterwards, because I think that, if it goes on one of you three, I think that's a pretty reasonable chance.
We bumped into each other there, Labs. You're here, and this is where Team Red need to be moving towards the boss. So I'm confused.
So ideally on that one there, Red's path would be along the lines.
Yeah, and that's where we bumped into each other. That
and ideally, blue would go something like, that kind of way.
Along the inner ring.
Well, you guys would be hugging the wall, and blue would be more towards the middle.
Yeah, so if we hug the outer ring, and then blue hug the inner ring, like the line on the floor. This.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm getting whispered.
Look at moon.
Look at moon.
So this circle on the floor.
Yeah.
If blue can move along that line, and if red, we move along this line.
It just recommends hugging the wall, so I said I think it just makes it safer.
Yeah, but where are blue supposed to be?
Where are blue supposed to be? What do you mean from moving?
So when we're moving to Takaj,
yeah,
red team's hugging the wall across here. Blue are moving and doing some sort of bait. Okay, right.
Somewhere like that kind of way they'd move. As I said, I think it's probably better if the teams, try and group back up a bit. I mean, on that side, it's not as bad. I don't think it matters that much there. But I said, I think if red grouped up, I think that's probably easy for them as well. And blue grouped back up there. And then, when we get into position, they can move back out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My headset keeps on dying.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Bloodlust.
Rotate in 4.
Orb.
2.
Bloodlust.
1. Immunities in 4. Rotate in 4.
Just rotate around the boss now and collect your orbs. And you'll have the second charge then.
1, 2.
But you need to be fast collecting these before the charge.
Just to double check, I'm getting temporal right before that spot, right? During the green circles.
Temporal is...
I don't have it in my notes.
You're getting
Should be
spatial
at
paradox.
127.
Temporal is the raid buff.
Sorry, the whatever the thing is that makes me move and cast.
Spatial paradox.
That's the spatial.
Yeah.
I'm getting spatial there, right?
I know it's in the notes somewhere.
Yeah.
It says 127. That's what I'm looking at, but for time.
Yeah, it's on time all the time.
Can you resend it out? Okay, I see it now.
I'm just trying to find where I'm hemming. I think that's where it's...
That's where you're hemming. Those 2 points.
Can I ask something real quick for the blue middle group? I don't want to speak for the whole group, but I think we're confused if we're supposed to bait now or not. And if so, like, what's the movement then? We running in and then we rotate around the boss, or are we running out then again to then go across, or?
For what point?
Like what is it? After the
frontal on the second web bomb set.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you use your ice block and you immune the orb plus the web bomb. And then you just rotate around, get the orbs, and then we'll have the second charge. You're basically in the group at that point, and you'll just rotate around boss. And then after the charge, you go back out.
Okay. So at that point, I'm somewhere at that wall then, for example, if the movement is like last pull.
Yeah.
All right.
And just rotate around boss, grab orbs, and then get ready for charge.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in
Like
3.
get your buffs and then move out. First bombs, soak these.
Rotate in 4.
Bloodlust.
And rotate around, grab your orbs. Grip
2.
in the scarabs, please. There's a few at ranged. You should be out at your range groups now. Still out scarabs at range that wasn't gripped at all. So just grip it. You're missing a web. Just fuck your DPS at this point. You need consistent play. We're getting through the first webs and the charges, and we don't seem to be doing that every pull now.
Well, I died because I had aggro when I shouldn't.
Slide 6, Suzu. You basically just sit in your immunity if the
Yeah, I
charge
know.
is on you.
Yeah, I saw that in the video too. I just wasn't sure. We're doing the exact same because, yeah, whatever. I know it now. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Move early. Get your
Get your
debuff in 3.
buffs. You can move out. And just sit in these web bombs if you're ranged.
Rotate in 4.
Now rotate.
Orb.
Grab orbs. Grip scarabs. 2 at ranged.
1, 2.
Get your charge. Good.
Orb.
Try and land them on the caster boss. That was there. Now you want to spread again for rain ranged. We rotate. Grab orbs.
1.
Still a red orb up. Now you move over to caster boss. Red at the wall. Get ready for immunity.
Immunities in 4.
Grip the adds in.
Rotate in 4.
We just rotate around boss now. Grab orbs.
Whoops.
Quickly. Still a blue orb. And then you'll have the second charge. It's better.
All the web bombs seem to be like really stacked up on that set. Is that supposed to be the case?
Oh, the 3 range should be out, or slide 6.
Hopefully I have a connection for rest at raid. For red there, you just keep on rotating round to it and just follow, the boss to when it teleports. But the first part's starting to look a lot smoother.
We're basically just waiting for rain plus web bombs, and then we rotate around.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early.
Clo.
Get your debuff in 3.
Blue bait to the wall. Good. Move up. Spread for acid rain.
Rotate in 4.
Rotate. Blue is going to get front of it aimed at them.
2.
Charge next.
Grip the adds in, please. Just range adds constantly not being gripped. So just grip them in. I don't care if you're DPS, just grip them in. Do what you're supposed to do. Me shouldn't even be popping on the pull anyway. I should be saving for that.
What do you mean? That's where breath is up.
I mean, you should be saving for the damage phase with adds, and it goes into the damage phase amplifier. Just grip them in so we can stun them. Don't know what you're doing at the moment, but you can just take one each, like his skull.
Move early. Get your debuff
cross
in
and
3.
square.
Bloodlust.
Rotate in 4.
Five, four,
Be close.
3, 2, 1.
Move early. Get your debuff in 3.
Blue bear towards wall.
Bloodlust. Orb.
Move across. Spread for acid rains.
Rotate in
Orb.
4.
Rotate. Blue, you're going to get a frontal aim towards you. And adds a spawning.
1.
Charge. Finish the ads off. Spread for acid rain. And then rotate. After this frontal, which are going to be targeted at a blue player,
1.
we move to charge. Red hugs the wall, blue moves across.
Immunities in 4.
So you spread here, you're waiting
Rotate
for your
in 4.
the web bombs, and then you're going to rotate. Rotate, get orbs. It's going to be next chart. I think when I were moving across there were some red ranged in front of me. I think it might be best for you guys, to just be move a bit closer to the other side of the boss, so you're more on the far side of the room than the near side. And if blue can just try and be closer towards the wall, either if you depending on position of him, just try and have it. So, for example, if we're baiting in that corner there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move early.
Bloodlust.
Get your debuff in
Orb.
3.
Blue bait to wall. Move up. Spread for acid rains.
Rotate in 4.
And rotate. Adds her up. Focus them.
1. 2.
It's going to be the charge next. Focus these ads down.
Orb.
Good. Stay spread. You're going to get an acid rain and then rotate around the boss. And so rotate. Blue, try and wait for this frontal. Just dodge. Look where the boss is and move across. Blue through the middle of the room. Red, you're hugging the far wall.
Melee needs to take Fancy's web with time.
Immunities in 4.
Blue, be close. Look where I am.
Rotate in 4.
Deal with the scarabs.
I will
You're not
rescue
moving yet.
Iran. I died.
Removing now. So you'd rotate around here, so corpse, and then it's a check.
I have to ask something. Like the whole red group, were they in the wrong position, or I'm misunderstanding something heavily? Because I'm supposed at the wall where the whole red group was standing.
You mean for the after the move?
Yes. I'm looking at
probably
slide
should be-
6, and like looking at the boss, they should be on the right side, and the blue group should be on the left side, right?
Yeah, but on that slide, he's on the other side of the room.
It's mirrored, so imagine there's a mirror straight across the room. Pretty much, you know where I died. That's where red should have been. I said if the boss is moving to yellow, which I can't remember exactly where it is, red would, for example, start there, and blue would be on that side.
I'm standing wrong then. I just noticed as far as the one of the web people goes.
I said you guys can just run across the wall, and ideally that shouldn't impact you guys.
No, I was standing around the boss. I was going further in. What the slide 6 is saying is essentially I just make a line behind the boss instead of going to the right of the boss by the wall.
You were hugging against the edge a bit more, weren't you?
So I can, from where I was on that pool, which I believe was on that point, I should be more, well, behind Anub's butt. And you're standing in the middle of that little wedge, and time is standing, what, here?
Yeah. Well, we're going to call it here, I think, because we're past time. We've got Rude Twisted down, which was probably the big important thing of tonight. And I actually don't think we've done too bad in terms of like starting to learn this. Rewatch videos overnight. Look up the intermission as well. And ideally, maybe a bit of P2, but as I said, we've not done badly tonight.